Hello everybody, so today we'll be reading another passage and answering questions, but this is part 1, so we'll be just reading the passage. So we're just going to copy and paste this. Make another link, paste it. And the passage is called Equal Rights for Women. Okay, so let's go. Mr. Speaker, when a young lady graduates from college and starts looking for a job, she's likely to have a frustrating and even more demeaning experience ahead of her. If she walks into an office for an interview, the first question she will be asked is, "Do you type?" There is a calculated system of prejudice that lies unspoken behind this question. Why is it acceptable to be secretaries, librarians, and teachers, but only unacceptable for them to be managers, administrators, doctors, lawyers, and a member of Congress? The unspoken assumption is that women are different. They do not have executive ability, orderly minds, stable leadership skills, and they're too emotional. It has been observed before that society for a long time discriminated against another minority in the blacks on the same basis, that they were different and inferior. The happy little homemaker and the contented old darky and the plantation were both produced by prejudice. As a black person, I am no stranger to God bless you. But the truth is that the political order I have been after is often discriminated against because I am a woman than because I am black. Prejudice against black is unacceptable, although it will take years to eliminate it, but it's doomed because silly white American is beginning to admit that it exists. Prejudice against women is still acceptable. There is very little understanding of yet immorality involved in double pay scales and the classifications of the most of better as for men only. More than half the population of the United States is female, but women occupy, I think, only 2% of the managerial positions. They do not even reach the level of tokenism yet. No women sit on the AFL-CIO Council or Supreme Court. There have been only 2 men who have held cabinet rank, and at the present there are none. Only 2 women now in marital rank, and at present there are none. Only 2 women has a home bearable rank in the Congress. We are only 110 representatives. Considering that there's only 3.5 million women in the United States, more than men, the situation is outrageous. It is true that part of the problem has been that women have not been aggressive in demanding their rights. This is also true of the black population for many years. They submitted to oppression and cooperated with it. Women have done the same thing, but there is awareness of the situation partially among the younger segment of population. And we're almost done. As in the field of equal rights for blacks, Spanish Americans, the Indians, and other groups, laws will not change such deep-seated problem overnight, but they can be used to provide protection for those who most abuse and begin the evolutionary change by the compelling insensitive major to re-examine in the unconscious attitudes. It is for this reason that I wish to introduce today a proposal that has been before every Congress for the last 40 years, and that sooner or later must be part of the basic law of land, the Equal Rights Amendment. Let me note and try to review 2 of the most common arguments that are offered against this amendment. One is that women are already protected under the law and do not need legislation. Existing laws do not adequate to secure equal rights for women. Sufficient proof is that the concentration of women is in lower paying menial women on rewarding jobs and their incredible security in the upper level jobs. If women are already equal, why is such an event when everyone happens to Congress? It is obvious that the discrimination exists. Why? Women do not have the opportunities that men do, and women do not conform to the system and try to break with the accepted patterns as so odd and mean. The fact is that a woman who aspires to the chairman of a board or the member of a house does so for exactly the same reason as men. Basically, these are that she thinks she can do the job and wants to try. The second argument is against the equal rights. Administration, states, and federal government had enacted giving special protection to women and throw the marriage and the divorce laws into chaos. As for marriage laws, a reduced sweeping form an excellent beginning of it. Wipe, I cannot assume should be needed. Women need no protection that men do not need. What we need are laws to protect working people, to guarantee their fair pay, safe working conditions, protection against sickness, layoffs, provision for dignified, comfortable retirement. Men and women need these things equally. That one sex needs protection more than the other is male super-masculineness as ridiculous and respect of the white supremacists that society is trying to cure itself at the time. Thank you for staying tuned for part 1. Now we're going to go to part 2, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.